Okay, so boy, do we have a great show for you in store today. We're going to talk about the round one of the World Cup. I'm very aware that this show is not formal, but it's the truth. We go hard. I'm going to spit facts, go in, not holding back. This is the type of stuff you just don't get on ESPN. I'm going to just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about teams not scoring. We're going to talk about the World Cup scheduling, what's up with Africa, Arsenal players getting no respect, power rankings, and then just like a group recap. And all the first couple of subjects I don't really have a presentation for, and then you'll see how it's going. But basically, let's talk about teams not scoring. Look, and this kind of ties in with the World Cup scheduling, and the idea or the thought here is like, look, what if it's not broke, don't fix it. Put the World Cup back during the summer. What the heck, bruh? Like, seriously. Okay. I was like the most positive person about it too. I was like, man, it'll be different. It'll be fun. It'll be great. When everyone was like, why are they doing this during freaking December and November? Like, in the middle of the club season, right? Like, why does this make sense? If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? What I've noticed is teams come into this tournament, they're not as creative. When you have more time off and you have time to gel and it's like that's the only thing you're doing, you're able to focus more on it, you're going to produce better results. A lot of these guys literally played like 4 or 5 days ago. Like, their mind is still halfway on club. They're probably still thinking about the club goal they scored. Or they're probably thinking, oh, crap. Arsenal players are probably thinking, oh, crap, we're top of the table. Like, you know, Liverpool players are like, oh, crap, we're like 7th place. Dude, like, put the World Cup back on the summer. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because I don't want to be downer, but I just feel like scheduling it during this time frame was just not the right move at all. A lot of teams aren't scoring because of that. I feel, like I said, the lack of creativity. And a lot of teams aren't scoring. And I'm not going to blame totally the schedule on that, too. I think these teams got to step up and play harder. You know, I do think everyone's human, and it happens for a reason, though. But these teams need to start playing harder and playing with some creativity and passion. Because I feel like the world is getting kind of less creative and more just like efficient, and it's just pathetic. It's sad. Like, you have thousands and thousands of people coming to these games. You guys aren't even putting the ball in the back of the net. Like, I mean, that's just not exciting, dude. Like, think of all the countries that didn't qualify that are sitting at home. Like, think of like Holland and like all these great players that aren't going to a World Cup, and you're gonna come out and just put in these like half, you know, A performances. And by A, I mean the A word. Like, it's just really sad. Let's talk about Africa teams. I feel I'm very qualified to speak on this. I have some African blood, got some African friends, and I'm African American. So like, let me touch on this subject because I don't think they'll just break it down and keep it real like I will. Like, honestly, man, these African teams have been very disappointing. I think this is some of the worst performances I've seen from African teams in any World Cup. I see absolutely no juice, no passion. I feel like there's just not any stars. Like, there's no Etus, there's no Drogbas, there's no Torres. Like, where are the stars at? Mane's hurt. I mean, he's like older in his career anyways. I don't see any stars, and I think these teams need to seriously think like what is happening right now, because this is not it. This is embarrassing. And I don't care how big of a nation you are or what type of talent pool. Watch Japan play. They don't have freaking Ronaldo and Messi on their team, but they seem to figure it out and play with good energy, play good attacking football, and play cohesively. These African teams need to figure this out, like, because this is just really like sad and honestly just embarrassing. You know, a big reason these African teams are sorry, I think, was best illustrated when Brill and Bolo scored against Cameroon. A Cameroonian-born player scoring against Cameroon. Like, that is the problem in a nutshell. If I had to explain it in one goal, in one moment, that's exactly the issue right there. That's exactly the issue. You got these players playing for France, Belgium, Germany, and I don't blame them. Like, they're born there, or, you know, sometimes not in Brill and Bolo's case, but like, you know, that's another part of the issue. But again, I don't want to hear that excuse. I need y'all to go hard. I need y'all to represent the countries. I need y'all to act like y'all belong in the World Cup, because this is just really sad and pathetic. I don't even know if a single African team will make it to the next round. I really don't have a whole lot of confidence right now. And last, I'm going to talk about, last 4 weeks, talk about the power rankings, the group recap. Talk about Arsenal players getting no respect. First of all, now Brazil does have a good defense, so I'm not going to go in on them not getting Gabriel on the roster. I just feel like if you're top of the Premier League, I think the Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. I think by far. I say that as an example, I'm always like, okay, name me one player that was really good in the Premier League that other than Eden Hazard, who was like out of his prime. Name me one player that was in the Premier League and scored goals that couldn't translate to another league, like other than Eden Hazard. He's like the one player that just for some reason cannot translate to another league. Arsenal player, if you're top of the table in the Premier League, I feel like you should be on the roster. I think Brazil should have played Gabriel, Martinelli. Granted, Vinicius plays the same position, but I feel like they should. I feel like he's got to be better than freaking what's a face at right wing. Dude, there's no way on earth. What's a face? I can't even think of his name. The Brazilian Rafinha. There's no way Rafinha is better than Martinelli. Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. But yeah, I feel like Arsenal players are getting no respect. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because I know not everybody's an Arsenal fan. But like, come on, dude. Tomiyasu's been balling. Most Arsenal players have delivered, Saka and them. But let's get to the power rankings because this is my favorite part and this is what I actually like worked hard on somewhat. Power rankings, and these are basically what I say are the top 6 teams right now after the first round. I know I had my pre predictions. I think I had to watch the first round to really understand like how these teams are playing at this very moment at this location to predict the rest of the tournament. I think number 1 we have Spain. I think Spain are probably going to win the cup. Honestly, like they absolutely waxed Costa Rica, and whenever I see that, that's usually like the team. I remember when Germany waxed Brazil. I think that was the year they won the World Cup. Spain just absolutely waxed Costa Rica. We'll talk about later, but they definitely have to be the number 1 team right now. Second, Brazil. I think Brazil lived up to the hype. I think they're the number 1 team going into this tournament. They put in a good performance. They looked very solid defensively. They just looked aggressive. I think without Brazil, I feel like the World Cup isn't even the World Cup. It's just like a bunch of nations playing. Brazil is like the one nation that seems to still play with like flair and creativity to the max. And I really appreciate and respect Brazil and how they handle football. Number 3, France. France are always going to be dangerous, especially when Mbappe's playing and all these other guys. They got good size. I think in the World Cup, I would say like I feel like you have to be physical and aggressive and play with good energy. Now that's kind of true in every stage of football, but like I feel like especially in the World Cup because you don't have as much time to gel and pass and get all that right. So like sometimes you just got to be more physical, more aggressive, and just like better individually. And I think France just have like a lot of talent. And speaking of Arsenal players being disrespected, I don't know how Saliba doesn't play. I just don't know in what world he is not one of the best defenders in the Premier League. I just don't see any other players in the Premier League that are better defensively than him, other than maybe Thiago Silva. That's it. I just don't know like who is defending in this it's center back in the Premier League that's better than Saliba right now. I just don't know. He needs to get in the lineup. I don't want to see Konate from Liverpool, who's like a rotation center back. That's just shocking, really. Absolutely shocking. The problem with France, as my boy Lino illustrated, the coaching is questionable and the chemistry is questionable. But you know, they're still figuring out ways to win games, which, you know, I think this is a team that plays a lot of confidence, so I'm not surprised. Number 4, Netherlands. Yeah, like they look solid. I honestly didn't have too much time to watch their games, or watch them actually play. But again, my boy Lino has a lot of confidence in them. They got to win against what's supposed to be a good Senegal team. I think Netherlands has a good chance to continue and maybe be like a dark horse in this tournament. They definitely have the players, they have the history, so they could definitely go far in this tournament. Number 5, Japan. Now, this is a team that I really like watching. I have a lot of respect for Japan, almost as much as I have for Brazil, because Japan is a nation that does not take no crap. They play with heart. They play with energy. They don't look at themselves as inferior, and I really respect that out of Japan. Japan, like, they got scored on by Germany. They did not put their heads down. They kept going and pushing. Like, some of these players playing on Japan about to get signed for some big teams. Like, dude, like, I really respect how Japan play. Like, I love how Japan play. Like, that's how international football is supposed to be played. Like, that's how Japan plays with some team. They play with some passion, man. I really like how they play. And number 6, Portugal. They got the squad, they got the roster, they got the experience, they got pretty much everything. Now, I don't think they're gonna win the tournament, but like I think they'll definitely make a run and they'll be tough to knock out. Now, let's get to the teams that I feel like need to go home. And again, like I said earlier, like, and I'm not gonna harp too much and blame individuals and all that, but like let's be real, like a lot of nations, a lot of teams didn't go to the World Cup. A lot of people spent lots of money to go to these games, and these teams are putting in just like absolutely bizarre trash performances. Starting with Costa Rica. These teams are trash. Number 1, Costa Rica. I think this is the team that has the least likely chance to win the World Cup. Look, keep in mind, and we'll talk about U.S. I think U.S. are actually next, right? Yeah. Okay, so keep in mind, USA did not qualify for the World Cup 2 years ago. This is how sorry the last World Cup. This is how sorry the U.S. are. Like, bro, Costa Rica qualified, and Costa Rica just got smacked 7-0 in a World Cup game. Like, you guys had like 4 years to prepare for this game. You guys got smacked 7-0. Like, I don't even. Costa Rica's trash. I really don't even have to explain it. Like, that bro, CONCACAF, bro, they should only like let like one team into the World Cup, bro. Like, give these points to like the CONMEBOL and freaking give it to Oceania, bro. At least they come up and freaking play too. Give the slots to other continents, dude. Like, these teams don't deserve to be in the World Cup. Like, this is absolutely sad. At least the U.S. tied, but like, dude, 7-0 is just like shocking, man. U.S. I just feel like it's trash, dude. I just have no confidence in this team. They play so weak and feeble. It's just like embarrassing to watch as an American, dude. I just like, and American sports have so many highs, dude. Like, we dominate the Olympics, dominate basketball, like dominate a lot of different sports and athleticism things. But like, dude, when it comes to soccer, dude, it's just an absolute disgrace, dude. I hate even calling it soccer. Soccer just makes me sound like a noob. But like, dude, U.S. is just so utterly trash, bro. It's just like shocking, man. Like, dude, Pulisic looks like a freaking child to me, dude. There's no athletes on this team, dude. There's not one player that I look at that I'm like, man, this guy's athletic. Like, dude, this team is just so bad, dude. I just like this team is just so trash to me, dude. Like, we should just let I was saying before, dude, we should let our women play, dude. At least they show up and actually compete in tournaments, dude. Like, just let the women play at this point, because this men's team is just embarrassing, dude. It's just absolutely shocking. Number 3, Iran. Maybe I went too hard on the U.S., but like I said, dude, I've seen them be trash so many times. Like, it adds up, and I said before the tournament that they're absolutely trash, and I still think they're absolutely trash. Iran is trash, dude. Like, I mean, Iran, like, I mean, bro, them in Costa Rica, I'm just like, dude, could we really not get Chile in the World Cup or like any other nation? Like, holy cow, dude, they need to figure this out, dude, because this isn't the way to go. You're basically like giving teams like a free ride into the next round by having these teams in their group. Like, it's almost like unfair for teams that are actually in competitive groups. Like, I'm like being totally straight honest, dude. Like, it's seriously unfair for like teams that are actually in hard groups, dude. Like, Iran, bro, come on, man. Costa Rica, dude, that's like a free slot, dude. It's basically competing between 3 teams at that point. Like, holy shockingly heck, bro. Australia, dude, this team's sorry as heck, dude. This team's like U.S., like the biggest country freaking ever, but like just absolutely trash, dude. And like, I think rugby's like their main sport, so I'll give them like a pass, but like, dude, like, it's just shocking down there, down yonder. they're just absolutely garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy cow, bro. Y'all should just let y'all's bugs play, bro. Y'all got some big physical looking bugs, dude. Just let the bugs play next time. Freaking trash team, bro. Wales, dude. Wales is trash just for tying USA, dude. Like, that's just embarrassing in itself. Now, granted, Wales is, like, literally the size of, like, California. But, like, dude, like, come on, man. You guys can't be tying the United States, bro. Like, that's, like, disrespectful. Even though, like, seriously, dude. I don't blame Wales as much. Because, like I said, dude, like, they're just not that big of a country. And, like, we all, like, you know, ... But, like, that, dude, they're bad just for tying U.S., bro. U.S. are garbage, bro. If I was in the U.S. group, dude, I would celebrate. I'd be like, heck yeah, dude, we're going through. And then, of course, Qatar, dude. I would say please go home, but they're already home. Freaking Qatar, thank you for hosting this World Cup. I mean, the stadiums look nice. I don't blame them. I mean, I would have fought for, you know, like a summer World Cup, like every other World Cup. But, you know, other than that, you know, but like, can they play football? No, dude. This team has absolutely no chance of making it to the next round. I mean, they're absolutely trash, dude. Like, I don't know any players on this team. I could probably make this. I probably could have made this team like 6 years ago, dude. Them and Iran and Costa Rica, dude. I honestly think if I was in top four, I could have made some of these teams, dude. That's how trash I think they are. Now let's do a group recap. And I know this isn't formal, but, like, dude, I don't care. You know, I'm not ESPN freaking whatever, bro. Let's just look at these groups for a minute, and then I'll wrap this vid up. Freaking Netherlands. I mean, like I said, they're good. Ecuador, yeah, dude, showing that they deserve to be in the World Cup. Senegal, dude, just trash, bro. Like, I mean, this team won the Africa Cup of Nations, dude. Like, you would never know by, like, how they played against Netherlands. Qatar, dude, just trash, bro. I can't wait to see Senegal versus Qatar, dude. I predict 0-0, like half these teams are freaking doing, bro. That game is probably going to be a snore fest. Sorry, Senegal. I didn't mean to go in like that. Group B, England. Dude, what sorry team is going to win third place? This group is so trash, bro. England must have paid off, like, the freaking FIFA to get this group, dude. Like, are you serious, bro? If they didn't advance in this group, dude, I think England would literally have to shut down, bro. I think the Premier League would have to take the rest of the season off type. Like, that's just, like, shocking, bro. Like, dude, come on. Wales is like a mini England, dude. Like, that, how are they even in the same group? It's like, wait a minute. These three countries are like the same country almost. Like, what the heck, bro? And then we just have freaking Iran down here just getting absolutely waxed, bro. But at least they freaking scored twice. I mean, I'll give them credit for that. Holy cow, dude. At least they tried to play offense. Like, freaking I'm so over flaming US every time. I mean, hey, look, Saudi, this is what I'm talking about when I'm like, dude, it's almost unfair when these trash teams are in the World Cup. Like, dude, look at this group, dude. Like, this group came to freaking play, dude. Like, I mean, granted, there's no scoring, but, like, you know, Argentina, honestly, that game probably could have been, like, 2 or 3-1 in a different World Cup because Argentina scored, like, 2 offsides goals and crap. But, like, you know, Saudi Arabia came to play, bro. They came to play, man. Poland, Mexico, I mean, dude, Poland is probably the most boring team to watch in, like, World Cup history. And Mexico, like, I like how they play, but, man, they're just CONCACAF, dude. I feel bad for them. They'd probably be better if they could play in CONMEBOL against, like, real competition. Dude, they're just so used to playing U.S., dude. Like, I mean, how can you train for a serious competition when you're playing freaking U.S. and Costa Rica every week? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, I can't even be joking about that. That's, like, so honest and true. Freaking Group D. I mean, like, France should win. These teams are trash too, but, like, they're not as trash as other groups. France is just going to cakewalk through this group. I mean, Tunisia, bro. Where is Tunisia? You know what I'm saying? Denmark, dude. This flag is just lazy, bro. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm kidding. I don't mean to go in on flags like that because, you know, whatever. Who cares, honestly? But, like, dude, I mean, come on, bro. Denmark, dude, 0-0s, bro. Dude, go home. I feel like every team that gets a 0-0 should just go home, bro. Like, are you serious, bro? You had this many people come to the game, and y'all gonna play like that? Like, that's just like, dude, I'd rather lose than have like a 0-0 game. Like, seriously, dude, these players nowadays don't play with enough heart, dude. Like, I would rather freaking lose like 1 or 2-1 or something than pull out a 0-0 and try to have confidence, dude. Like, no, dude. Like, that's not getting the job done. Spain, that's just like, sorry, dude. That's like pathetic to me. Spain, dude, Spain is playing like when they won the World Cup, dude. These guys want to win the tournament, bro. I like the energy Spain's playing with. I'm not even a big fan of Spain, but like, cause I just feel like there's a lot of racism that goes on over there, and that just makes me uncomfortable as an Afro-Americans. But like, dude, you know, they're playing some good football at the same time, racist or not. They're kicking the white ball in the white net. You know what I'm saying? Just like they love it. They love that. They love it a lot, man. 7. Ooh, they did it 7 times, bro. I like how Japan's playing, dude. This group is almost good if it wasn't for Costa Rica. I like Japan, bro. I already went in on Japan. I love Japan, bro. And I thought Germany would be a dark horse, but dude, Germany kind of looking trash, bro, right now, to be honest, bro. I think Spain, Japan going through. I hope Japan gets a good result, doesn't drop the ball against Costa Rica. Like, Costa Rica can't play any worse, I'm sure. So, like, I don't know, dude. That group could be tricky, but I'm pretty sure Spain's going through. Group F, dude, these teams are freaking snore fest, too. God, these teams are boring as heck, dude. Oh, my gosh, dude. Oh, dude, what's going on with the World Cup right now, dude? Group F is just like F for failure, bro. What fail of a team's going to make it through this time? Belgium? Oh, gosh, dude. Like, can this team ever, like, overachieve, like, just one freaking game? Croatia, I mean, this team's just old. I kind of give them a pass. Morocco, dude, come on, African teams, bro. Like, can y'all get, like, a result in any freaking game, bro? Canada, I mean, dude, CONCACAF, bro. Like, what else can you say, dude? Like, CONCACAF, dude, just trash. Group G, I mean, these teams kind of came to play. I mean, like, Cameroon, they tried, you know. Brazil, obviously, is like the home dog, the big boy. Switzerland, every time I think of Switzerland, I think of Granit Xhaka, and then I think of going to the hospital, bro. Cameroon, bro, I mean, and then Serbia. Honestly, Cameroon still has half a chance of going through, but at this point, I think it's just going to be freaking Switzerland and Brazil. I mean, now there's going to be surprises in the next round, I'm sure, just like there was in the first round. Group H, last but not least, Group H. H for, like, what the heck, bro. These teams are, I think, collectively trash. I'd be surprised if any of these teams make it far in the tournament. But again, who knows, bro? The World Cup can be magical. I think Portugal are dangerous just because they have Ronaldo, who probably is just really hungry to, like, you know, push things forward. I think he's a good leader when he's respected and loved. I think he's a good leader. I think more so than Messi. I very rarely see Portugal play poorly when he is, like, there. Whether he's playing or not, whether he's, like, just in the stands or whatever, dude. I just feel like he just does not let this team play trash. Like, and South Korea's pretty competitive, dude. Like I said, dude, these Oceania teams, dude, let CONCACAF take one of CONCACAF's spots, dude. Let another one of these Oceania teams play in the tournament, bro. Like, cause they seem like they want to play. Like Uruguay, dude. I mean. Dude, just 0-0, dude. No more 0-0s, dude. Or 0-1s, bro. If you can't score in the World Cup in the first round, bro, I feel like something is seriously wrong with the team, bro. Like, something is just so wrong. Because, dude, these defenders don't even have time to gel, bro. Like, so, like, how are you guys not even freaking scoring? Like, this is, like, embarrassing. But that's about all I have for this episode, guys. World Cup recap. It's been fun. Stay tuned for more. Maybe round 2. Peace out.